Hey guys, Zeke Zodius here, bringing you guys a little Xbox One versus the PS4. I'm wanting to go into the stats and the size and all this stuff. So to start it off, here's a picture of the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4. This lets you guys compare the sizes of them a little. As you can see, the Xbox One's a little bit bigger than the original Xbox 360. But it's the biggest out of all of them. It's like a centimeter bigger than the PlayStation 3 height-wise, and a few inches taller than the PlayStation 4 height-wise. It's also, well, it looks like from this picture that's skinnier than the PlayStation 3. It's about even with the Xbox 360, but it's a little bit thicker than the PS4. So let's go to the stats. So here we have the Xbox One and the PS4. We're going to start with the one on the left side. So the main processor in the Xbox One is a single chip custom processor, which means it was custom made for each of these. And as you can see, both of them have the same for it. For the CPU, it says x8664 AMD Jaguar 8 cores. So from that you can see that they both have the same CPU, still be running. That's one of the things that they have in common. For the GPU, they have a 1.84 teraflops AMD next generation Radeon based graphics engine, which is again another similarity between the two. What the frick? Oh, alright, so for memory, GDDR5, 8 gigabytes. Same for both. But that's better than the DDR3 that we have in the Xbox that we have now. It's a lot faster and it's more game-based for video games and stuff. It was supposedly supposed to be just DDR3, so I don't know, is this like a misspelling or what? But 8 gigabytes of RAM is pretty good. It should allow us to run games and stuff a lot more and allow the Xbox to do more at the same time. Hard drive built in on the Xbox One. Hard disk drive is built in on the PS4. Optical drive, read only. Blu-ray disc, 6 times CAV, DVD, 8 times CAV. So that's just telling the speeds that it can read and how fast the disc reader is, the optical drive. I/O. Super speed USB, USB 3.0. So the USB slots are going to be a lot faster on these than they were on the original. Communication, Ethernet, that's the same. And they're going to have wireless included, so you guys won't have to worry about that. And from the looks of this, it has Bluetooth 2.1. So that would be sweet to have Bluetooth on the Xbox, because you might be able to connect your phone or something through that. AV output, HDMI, analog AV out, digital output, which is the same on both. But the Xbox One has the HD pass-through. So say you have like a cable box or something, you can plug the cable box into your Xbox and then plug the Xbox into your TV, and you can still use both of them through the same input, so it saves you inputs. So this picture right here is from when the PS3 and Xbox 360 were released, just comparing them and seeing how similar they were. I don't know if you guys would like to see this or not. It's just giving you a little, it's just showing you how the PS3 stacked up to the Xbox 360 and how it is now if you want to compare the stats or something. So here's the second page with stats. PS4, Xbox One. PS4 is $399. Xbox One is $499. Hard drive is 500 gigabytes on PS4 and Xbox One. Motion control, there's none on PS4. On Xbox One there is with the Kinect, which is also included, I think. But they made it so it doesn't always have to be plugged in anymore. So that's been changed. They both are Blu-ray players. They both have 8-core AMD CPUs. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. The PS4 has 8 GB GDDR5 RAM, which is a lot faster than the DDR3 RAM. But the Xbox One has the DDR3 because it was made for movies and stuff. That's why it's called the Xbox One All-in-One. So it would be able to watch movies and do a lot more of that sorts of things. But the problem is it's a video game system. It's supposed to mainly be for video games. USB 3.0 on both. Wireless, wireless N, Wi-Fi direct. Gigabyte, Ethernet, yes on both. HDMI, yes. In and out, this is what I was talking about, the HD pass-through on Xbox One. Plays older games. The PS4 does, the Xbox One doesn't, which is a huge letdown, because I believe that it should. Oh, constant internet connection required. This picture must have been made before they changed it, because the once every 24 hours is no longer like a requirement for it anymore. You can have it offline if you want. And then both are paid, I guess. Now, Xbox Live has always been paid, but PlayStation Plus is now too. Alright, let's go to the second page on the right, the white one. This is comparing the Sony PlayStation 4, Microsoft Xbox One, and Microsoft Xbox 360 if you wanted to see how the new consoles stack up to the old ones. So CPU for PS4 and Xbox One, AMD Jaguar, custom power PC based CPU for Xbox 360, CPU frequency 1.6 GHz, 1.6 GHz, 3.2 GHz. GPU AMD Radeon for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, ATI custom for Xbox 360, game DVR. This is going to allow you to record your gameplay and stuff with them. It's not really an editing tool, but it just allows you to record it, kind of like the theater mode in Black Ops 2. Number of cores 883. The cores will allow it to run faster. Storage space unknown. 500 GB built-in hard drive. We don't know for sure about the PlayStation 4 yet. Cloud storage is available on both. Backwards compatibility, none on either, from what this says. But this one says there is, so I do not know for sure. Fee for used games, unknown, yes. This was also made before they made the change, because they're not making the fee anymore for used games, which is pretty sick, but they must have heard about all the hate on it and stuff like that, because it was a pretty dumb decision. 4K support for video, that's just makes it clearer, and has to do with the picture quality. Stereoscopic 3D. Xbox One supports 3D. PS4 is unknown. Notable ports. HDMI in/out, analog AV out. Optical out on PS4. HDMI in and out, optical out. I didn't know that HDMI could go into the PS4 either. I guess they must have added it, or this is wrong. Because you can't always trust what these say. Some of them are wrong. People may have misspelled things, or things weren't as known before. Optical drive, DVD, Blu-ray. Same on both. Subscription, PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, with a new updated face type thing. I have a picture of it later on. Video chat, yes. Cross game chat. Infrastructure, yes. Skype. So Skype will be on Xbox One. We don't know for sure what's going to be PS4. Bluetooth on both. Wi-Fi on both. HD or USB 3.0 on both. Ethernet, online multiplayer, motion control. PS4 uses the iMove, or I've never really seen it before, but it sounds kind of cool. It's more of like a camera to connect to for Xbox One. Camera resolution 1280 by 800. I think that's like closer to 720p, while the Connect 2 is 1080p. Second screen PS Vita, smart glass. Voice control unknown for PS4, yes on Xbox One. But we don't know the release dates quite yet. So for the second screen thing, the PS Vita, the little, kind of reminds you of a PSP. You'll be able to use that to see like a second screen of the PS4, while you'll be able to use your smartphones and stuff to see the second screen with the app Smart Glass. I have that on mine. It allows me to see messages and stuff whenever I need to. Alright, now let's go on to size. So here's the picture from the beginning again of the size on the right. And on the left there's the dimensions of the PS4, the Xbox One, PS3 Fat, Xbox 360 Fat, PS3 Slim, and Xbox 360 Slim. So I'll just leave it here so you guys can see the dimensions. The Xbox One's kind of big, but it has a lot more put into it. But from the stats and what you can see, well, maybe not from the stats I'm showing you, but the PS4 is a slight bit more powerful than the Xbox One. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make, but just putting that out there. Xbox One and PS4 controllers. On the right, we just have the two controllers side by side, the wired ones. Or no, these are the wireless ones, just with cords plugged in. You can see the screen on the PS4 and how the Xbox One looks. And then the rest of these, just compare them, the two. Besides the one on the bottom left, it shows the comparison between the new Xbox controller and the old Xbox controller. So if you guys want to look at that, I can leave it up for a little. I like how the Xbox One controller is because it looks similar to the Xbox 360 controller, and I really like that controller compared to the PlayStation one. The PlayStation doesn't fit very well in my hands. It's uncomfortable. And then for the outro, for the last picture, this is a rumor of the new Xbox One dashboard. It looks a lot like the Xbox 360 one we have now, just with a few changes. It looks a little bit more sleek and clean. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends if you haven't already. I hope you guys liked the video. If you would like to see more of these, just comment below what you would like to see me do, or if you guys would like to see me compare things. I could do that easily. So tell me what you guys would like to see. Leave a like and tell your friends about my channel. And I will talk to you guys later.